Hi, crafty friends. This is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Michigan. Welcome to my channel. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really appreciate it. Today, I thought we'd play with this Elegantly Said Designer Series paper and stamp set. Really cool. Lots of foiling on one side, and then some very masculine and or elegant on the other side, and mostly using Very Vanilla, which is fun. All right, today I want to do a fun fold card that is for a 5x7. We are going to take a piece of paper and cut it at 5 inches, then score it at 7. And the remaining piece, we're going to cut that at 5.5 inches. So we're going to have this really cool fun fold card using one piece of paper for a 5x7. It's awesome. We'll do this one more time with a real piece of paper. But first, I need to pick out some Designer Series paper that I want to use. And it just so happens that I use some really cool Designer Series paper that goes really great together. But I really like this gray one. It could be for anything. Like I said, it could be for masculine, could be for an elegant person. We're going to use black and Very Vanilla because, like I said. So here on the short side, we're going to cut that at 5 inches, then score at 7. There we go. And then this remaining piece, we're going to score in half at 5.5. All right, there we go. Now we're going to take this basic gray and basic black and cut that at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 for the back part. I don't necessarily like this side. I would if it was just like a sliver, but I want to use this main piece. So this is a perfect. And then we're going to score this here at 7 inches. See, perfect. I love using my bone folder for that. Makes a nice crease. And that is a perfect, it has just a perfect amount of, what do I want to say? Edging. But you know what? It was too dark. So I decided that I would cut this at, 1/8 larger. So it just has the teeny tiniest border. But I still cut it too big, so I'm going to have to cut this down. And I really like how it just softens it up, maybe brightens it up a little bit. So I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off of each side of this. And then voila, perfectly perfect. And then you're not going to believe this, guys, but I went through all of my tape again today. I ordered some new ones, but I've been playing and having a great time. So I went through all of it again. But we'll just use our Stampin' seal to make it all perfectly wonderful. And then we'll mat that and then mat it again on our 5x7 card here. Fun fold card. I really like this fun fold. I discovered it myself. Well, since I only do 5x7 cards, what else am I going to do? All right. I also want to brighten up the top, or the front, or the first flap, or whatever you want to call. And if you remember, it's just the leftover from 11 inches. So it is 4 inches by 5 inches, which is a great little flap here. It's almost half, but not quite. And then, so I'm going to cut that at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And I even tape it with the adhesive. Yeah. Stampin' seal. Uh-huh. And you'll see that I don't use it because, why would I use it after I cut it and put it down? That would be crazy. But luckily I get to take it out. I just think, I don't know which one I want to use here, but I definitely don't want to use the same front, the same back as I do the first flap. So I go through it. I'm like, oh, this is really cool, right? I mean, don't you think that's awesome looking? Very fun, very masculine, I think. So I ripped this off, this Very Vanilla, and I cut one in basic gray. I do like the fact that it brightens it up, but, this piece needs the gray piece. What can I say? So I'll cut that again at 3 3/4 by 6 3/4, right? 4 3/4. Sorry. It's very difficult when you have all these new measurements that you don't think about. I actually have a ruler in my hand and the card so I can figure it out. So I cut this, right? And I'm like, oh, wait, but I like the other side better because there's triangles, and triangles work. I do try it, but I flip it over. I do like this side, but I do flip it over. I don't even know how I ended up flipping it over. I just did. So that's funny. Look, right there. Didn't even think about it, but I do like it. I like that it has a little bit of gold on it, and then it works perfectly so that I can use some embossing. What do you think? All right, so here's the main back of my fun fold. And then I'm going to take this leftover piece, and it's exactly that, a leftover piece. And it's 11 inches by 3.5. And then I'm just going to use some adhesive on one side here and plop it in the middle. Just like that. Perfect. And then I'll varnish it down here because I really didn't actually take the time to do that. This does sit nice and flat, so I do like that. And then here we will this. I'm determined to use this piece of paper. So I cut it down and just leave a nice, good mat around the inside for, whatever you want to say here. Now, this elegantly says, wishing you a wonderful birthday, happy anniversary, thank you. All the things you do are simply amazing. Life has changed for you, but my love and support never will. True love stories last forever, and for you has a really unique flourish right here and a flower. Now, I'm doing this backwards, of course, because I thought, ooh, I'd like something back here, just a little bit of a hint. So I'm going to take my time and Versamark this up, but to truly allow it to have some impact, I think you would need to clear emboss it. Because although right now it looks fun, right? And just this little bit, oh yeah, it'll just add, just a touch to the background. Now that I'm looking at it, Versamark doesn't stay on black. It just doesn't without you clear embossing it. So if you wanted to add this part and actually have it stick or show up, add some clear embossing before you stick it down on your card. All right, there's my inside of my card. I don't think I need to do anything very fun with it because, this is a very heavy cardstock card, lots of cardstock on it, but it gives it a nice weight. So I'm going to use my anti-static tool and then stamp this very cool flourish and Versamark again, and I will emboss it in gold embossing powder. Very easy to do. It was, I love that it's red rubber, so a very great impression. Awesome. And I really do like it on the darker color, the gold. I love this. I love this flourish. We haven't had a flourish in a long time, at least not something like this. Very elegant, I think. I love the idea of an anniversary or a birthday card. No, I'm sorry, or a wedding card. I did this as a birthday because I wanted to do it as a masculine. I think it looks amazing. Or a really elegant female, I think. Something, or maybe just, I don't know, just for the right person. I mean, this wouldn't be just for, a fun, click your heels kind of person. This is for a very seriously minded person. All right, so I want to use the wishing you a wonderful birthday, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. So here I will heat my embossing powder so it becomes plasticky or whatever it does. And look at that. Don't you think that looks amazing? Now, I just got to find out what I'm going to do. Oh, I see a little spot that doesn't have a good it wasn't embossed correctly, so we'll just do that really quickly. Now, I thought I maybe I do need some gold on this, even though the first flap has that gold. Oh, I hate to waste gold though, you know what I'm saying? So I just go with the very vanilla. I think it looks great. And then I think, okay, so how am I oh wait, that looks great, right? What do you think? How am I actually going to put on this greeting? Again, wishing you a wonderful birthday. And I think, well, maybe I'll use, this stitched rectangle. And I thought, well, there's really no stitched anywhere. So let me check out these Hippo and Friends. And I really like this, even though it's not a rectangle, it's still a rectangle-esque. So, you know what I'm going to have to do because I really can't see it? I'm going to stamp it and emboss it on all three colors, black, And then, of course, the basic gray and very vanilla just to see which one I like, which is kind of silly that I have to do this, but I'm really glad that I did because then it gives me, which one I like better. And I'm just going to take a few seconds. I didn't even stamp them very well because I figured I'm going to have to cut these again and stamp these again because my die is a little bit too big. So I'll just use I didn't even use the anti-static pen or my anti-static powder bag. That's how fast I was going with these. So again, with gold, stamp this up in Versamark ink and then I heat set it. I didn't like the black. Oh, the gray was terrible. So it's definitely the very vanilla. Do you guys like it? What do you think? I like it. Now it just needs a little something something, right? I do try the other die and I'm like, oh yeah, then I don't even have to really do it over again. That's so sad. But I do like the smallness of it. I don't know if I'm in love with this shape. I might like the other one that has a little bit of a circle edge to it. But you know what? This one's perfect for now. It looks like a ticket. So maybe, maybe not. I do pop it up on some dimensionals. But first, I'm going to see if I like it just embossed on the gray. And how I do that is I just cut around it. And yes, it'll fit, but you get lost, right? I mean, it just get lost. So I'm going to add this here. Like I said, I think I would have rather used the other shape from the Hippo and Friends. Has a little bit more curve to it. But I already cut this. And yeah. All right. So I'm going to try and see here if I mat it with a very vanilla and then pop it up with black if I like that. And I use the very vanilla piece that's going to be behind that. So, I'm not even wasting, just checking it out and see what I like. What have you guys been up to? I am waiting to see the new catalog. I'm so excited. If you guys have a demonstrator or don't have a demonstrator, let me know and I will gladly send you one of those. Just get in contact with me. I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel. Oh, look, I don't like it. What do you think? If you guys subscribe to my channel, that would make my day. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by my 1-year anniversary, and it's coming up. And I can't do it without you guys. So if you're already subscribed, thank you. Ask a friend to. And if you're not subscribed, I'd loved it if you would. It would make my day, and maybe you would help me meet my goals. So thanks for that. All right, I'm just going to add some dimensionals and some tape and get all of this stuff put together. And then I will have one elegant, masculine / elegant woman's birthday card. I really like the anniversary, though, thing. If I needed an anniversary, this would be a beautiful anniversary. Hope you guys like it. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I've been in Phoenix, but I'm back. And I was so relaxed and happy to be back that I did 4 cards. I can't wait to show you them. Again, thanks for watching. If you would like and subscribe, that would make my day. Let me know what you think of this fun fold card and the elegantly sled suite and paper. Have a blessed day, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you in my next video, which should be shortly. I do want to show you that it stands up pretty nicely. I am just going to varnish it down here a little bit more. Varnish or varnish? Varnish is the spray, so that can't be it. Just going to crease it down a little bit more. I don't know what the word is. Burnish, maybe. But it does stand up really well. All right, friends, you have a good one. Talk to you soon.